So this will be a new series where I just talk while I have game footage in the background. This is my game footage, by the way. I did make this. Ooh, new editor. Oh, those new maps! That's fire. I'm gonna go this one. It's the airship. Nice. That reminds me of the helicarrier. Anyways, so this is a new series where I kind of just like talk over gameplay. And dude, I haven't played this game in so long. Holy crap. I don't. I remember the controls a little bit. Whatever. Um. So this is a new series where I just kind of let footage. I forgot to roll. Let footage that I took play in the background while I talk over it, because I don't have a lot of people to talk to about my interests that will know what I'm talking about. So here we go. First things first. I think so. If I do everything correctly, I should get paid this week. Oh my god, that was awful. Should get paid this week, and if I do, I'm going to buy the Blanca figure by Gia Toys. So that would be great. What else? I don't really have too much to talk about recently. Oh, I've been playing Street Fighter 6, man. Uh, Good game. I also played Stray, a little bit of Stray. I recorded it, but like I don't know how I'm gonna post it on YouTube on the PS5. But whatever, I have a recording of it. If I can get the PS app, I can post it. But um, yeah, I also have M Bison. Who else do I have on order? Blue Guile. Um, Chung Li, Ken. I think that's it for Street Fighter figures that I have on order. I don't know. I keep thinking there's another one, but I can never remember who it is. Oh man, I'm stretching right now. But yeah, I'm excited for those figures. I also have some of the Marvel's Capcom line on order. Those should be arriving soon enough. I'll probably make all those videos after Christmas, just because that's gonna take all of those are gonna take a while to edit. And I feel like I'm not gonna have a lot of time over Christmas, just because I'm gonna be hanging out with the family. I mean, this weekend I'm gonna be going to a family trip in Orlando with my cousin from Kentucky and some other people. But so yeah, I have those figures on order, and I have the Marvel's Capcom line on order. Those new Kith figures suck. Like, they look all right. I don't like the Kith branding, and I think they should have chose something different for the Marvel Legends side, and I don't think they should have put the Kith logo on the clothes of the Jada figures. Cause dude, I totally would have bought that Mega Man if it wasn't for the Kith branding. If it was the same price, because I need a Mega Man. But honestly, I'm glad they had the Kith branding, because I would have bought it. That thing's probably gonna be like what, $40 when there's a $25 one on Big Bad. So glad they put the Kith branding on there. Stop me. Um, what else? Uh, a lot of new re-releases today. Not today. Recently. The 20th anniversary Captain America. So glad they just re-released it, because I wanted that for so long. And I'm so glad they re-released it after that Game Over one came out, because I know I'd have bought that one for $40 and then turn around just for the freaking Captain America with Venom for almost the same price to come out, and it's better, dude. I would have crashed out. I'd have rambled. So I'm glad that came out after the Game Over one. I'm hearing a lot of talk about people thinking Wolverine should get a maximum, but I don't agree at all. First of all, I think maximum should be saved for characters we either don't get a lot of or characters that need updates. Now, Spider-Man, I'll let that be an exception, simply because I love Todd McFarlane. Deadpool, we don't get a lot of, and Hulk, we definitely don't get a lot of, so I'm glad they were maximums. I think the next one should be Thor. Me personally, I want it to be Thor. I think it should be Thor, because I need a Thor figure, and that'd be great. What I think the next one's actually gonna be is, I don't know, it's gonna be something stupid. I think it's gonna be something stupid, and I kind of hope it is, cause my My pockets need some help, man. My pockets are in desperate need of help. Um, what else have I been thinking today? I'm excited for Christmas. You know, aside from all the gifts that people get and I give, I'm excited just for Christmas time. You know, I already have Christmas music going on in my head 24/7 when by the time it's October. But like, it's a great time of the year. It's the greatest time of the year, as they say. So I've heard it's the greatest time of the year. So I'm excited. It's a happy year. I'm excited for Thanksgiving too. I'm a big back behind. Uh, nah, I'm kidding. I do want to play Manhunt on Thanksgiving 'cause that's a thing we used to do, but we don't do it anymore. So I have to gather all the cousins and be like, yo, we should play Manhunt. I don't know if my little cousin would be able to do that though, 'cause she's scared of the dark and I'm gonna change it to Pigeon Man. Change it to Pigeon Man. Yeah, she's scared in the dark. Actually, no, I'm gonna stay as my normal self. Mm, Did I go full pigeon? I'm gonna go full pigeon. I'm gonna go full pigeon. Screw it. I'm going full pigeon. Um, yeah. So my cousin probably won't be able to play in the neighborhood. Maybe just in the backyard, but just 'cause she's little, she's scared of the dark, and she'd probably cry every time she got found, and then that would annoy everyone. Yeah. I also invited my cousin and my brother over for when Invincible season 4 comes out, 'cause we're all excited for that. So we're gonna watch the first episode when it comes out at my house. That'd be fun. I'm excited. I hope we actually go through with that, 'cause that's in March, so we don't really know what the future's gonna hold. Um, I think. What do I think? What was I thinking? Um, oh, I've been watching Cyberpunk Edge Runners, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's good. I like it. I don't know, but I've seen Buns like like at least 5 times now. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane, not gonna lie. Um, yeah, it's a pretty good show though so far. Um, Man, I really did not prepare anything to talk about. I'm being honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just kind of winging this right now. That and the new crow, not crow, pigeon skin. I'm gonna change it to make it like more like mine. And bison. Uh, man, I can't think of anything to talk about. I really can't. Um, hmm. Oh, I can talk about next year. So, I'm pretty excited for 2026. Um, because I'm gonna have my birthday on February, like almost immediately. So it's pretty fun. Uh, GTA 6 is supposed to come out. I'm not really too excited for GTA 6. I don't really care too much, but I know my brother and my dad are really excited. I'm only really not excited for GTA 6 just because I have GTA 5 and I don't even play that too often. But I'm also excited for, you know, I'm excited for Zangief to come out, the Jada figure. Maybe new Street Fighter stuff. I'm excited for where Marvel Legends is going. Uh, like Marvel, I'm excited for more Maximum figures, and I'm excited for more Jada figures. The Alpha 3 series looks like it's gonna be a banger. So, a lot of stuff to get excited for, A lot of movies too, like Zootopia 2. Is that this year or next year? I think that might be this year, the end of this year. So, um, let's see, what do we have next year? We have Doomsday is next year. Brand New Day is next year. I think there's a new Ghostface movie next year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's a new Ghostface movie next year. And yeah, there's just a lot of stuff to get excited for next year. Including everything I just said, and still trying to think of more. Next year's Christmas. Next year's all holidays. I'm gonna have to get a new costume for next year because mine broke this year. The fan, it was an inflatable Spider-Man dinosaur, and the fan won't stay in. So I gotta get a new costume for next year. I do have an alien costume, like one of them inflatable aliens where like it carries you around, but that one's fan didn't stay in either. Um, so yeah, I spent this Halloween just handing out candy. Like typically I just sit in the front yard, you know. Sometimes kids want to take pictures with me. I get high fives, you know. Every now and then I'll get a hug. Sometimes I scare kids when I'm just standing there. Yeah, so it sucks that I won't be able to do that again this I didn't get to do that again this year, but maybe I'll do something else next year. Maybe I can be the Venom dinosaur. I can be a bad guy this time. Or I know my dad has this old costume where it's like a pumpkin head and like a black robe. Maybe I can be that this year because he works pretty late, so I doubt he'll be doing Halloween because he didn't do Halloween this year, which sucks. That's his favorite holiday. Yeah, maybe I'll be pumpkin guy next year. Dang, why didn't I think of that this year? Also, I have like a scab. I don't know if it's a scab or like I have some kind of like something hurts on my foot, on top of my foot. You can see it. It's like pinkish red. You know. I think it's a scab. I don't know what the correct word is for it. I'm just gonna say scab. And dude, just bending my toes, it kind of hurts. So that sucks. Um, man, I just like I'm such a talkative person. The one time I don't have anything to talk about, it's when I decide to start like I'm doing this in air quotes podcast, podcast, podcast. Um, man, really can't think of anything to talk about now. Um, I have new diorama ideas. These are ideas. I I have so my older brother, right? He he's 21 and he loves RC cars. He's quite a few of them. I think I could make him like a diorama of like a car garage, you know, like an all white one. All the car, it's like a box and all the cars like in a circle. I think it's basically just a really big. I think it would. Oh dang, that would be huge though. I don't know if I even could do that. Another idea I had was an arcade. I got this idea from Dwayne Shoots Toys and the arcade machine style boxes of Jada. So, um, I can print out some like that galaxy pattern that most arcades use, and then I have like 3 pieces of cardboard. I have like these big old pieces of cardboard because I was trying to make a building the other day before realizing I couldn't do it because I didn't have any glue. So I ended up just kind of keeping them in my room. So now I just have 3 extra pieces of cardboard. I had an idea to make an invincible display. I would take some foam, and it'd be really cool. But then I realized I didn't have enough shelf space for that, so that sucks. I even made some fake glass for it and everything. Now I just have that in a bag along with some fake cardboard doors. Um, but I am hoping to be able to get the invincible compadumnums for Christmas. Those are like the invincible thing, the comics. It's like the volume 1, 2, and 3. I don't have my hopes too high. I don't think it's actually gonna happen, but uh, my dad sent it out to the family chat for recommendations. 'Cause I was too not embarrassed, but like too I don't know. There's something about like asking my family for like Christmas gifts. It's just like blatantly asking. Like I'll like if someone asks me what I want, then I'll start like sending stuff out and all that. But I don't know. There's something wrong with me that I just can't ask people for like blatantly ask people for stuff unless I'm like, hey, can I borrow that or like blah blah blah. So my dad had to send it out to the family group chat that me and my cousins aren't in. So he sent that out. So I'm hoping uh my family would get me those, but I don't have my hopes too high, just because they're like $40 books, and who wants to spend $45 on a comic book for their grandson or nephew? I don't know if I would. I probably wouldn't, just because that's a lot of money for a comic book. So I wouldn't do it, but I have my dang it. Now I'm getting my own hopes up. God dang it. Whatever. So my idea is I'm gonna make a rock out of like I'm gonna 3D print a rock. I'm gonna make a model myself by taking a rectangle and just making a bunch of squares in it. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm gonna try to make a model of a rock. It's gonna be like a big old rock, and I'm gonna just put the three things if I get them on top of that, and then it's basically I printed a 3D printed an Invincible logo, so that's gonna go on top of the books. And then when Jada releases their figures, I'm gonna buy those, and so I'm gonna like have them around the books when I'm not playing with them. So yeah, that'll be great for pictures. Um, dang it, now I ran out of things to talk about again. Diorama ideas, diorama ideas, diorama ideas. There's a bunch of like models for like 3D printable like car garage parts, garage parts or mechanic parts. Like, there's a workbench, there's oil things like jerry cans, all that. So I could make one of those dioramas, but that's not something I'm into. So maybe I can make it for my brother. That's it. That's the end. I ran out of things to talk about, so I'm just gonna end the video here. If anyone who watches enjoyed it and wants more of this, let me know. I'll make more. This is pretty fun to make, 'cause I just got to play video games and then talk about things I like. So that was pretty fun to do. So yeah, if anyone wants more of this for whatever reason, I'll make more. I'll make more. Um, do the YouTube stuff, please. I need it, man. I need it.